Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I have myself some dirty ice. There is actually some mango or white pineapple monster in there that I didn't finish. Some espresso vodka. Oh, this is gonna be weird. And some orange crush. So I'm having some pineapple orange coffee. And we're going to answer yet another one of my 250 philosophical questions. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me. No more. Sorry. Anyway, I hope YouTube doesn't have a problem with that, but as I film this, I'm not monetized, so they probably won't. Anyway. What is love? Not all cultures have the same number of words for love. Did you know that? Did you know that there are cultures that have a different word for the love between a husband and wife and the love between a mother and child? Yeah. So what is love? It's a complicated thing. Like, for example, there's a guy who loves the weird drinks I have in these videos, or at least he said so. He may be watching, he may not. May have gotten bored with me by now. Nope, there goes the ice. His version, that kind of love, is hopefully very different than the love he feels for his spouse. I am hoping that it doesn't mean he's just sitting there going, oh yeah, pour that orange crush. Oh, pour it real slow. You know? I'm hoping that's not what's going. I mean, it's fine if it is. Just be clear, fine if it is. Hey, what gets you there is always up to you. Anyway, that's actually awesome. Oh, baby, is that good. It's like it washed over me an incredible feeling of joy. Anyway, for every 1,000 subscribers, I got to purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. If you'd be so kind as to comment, like, and subscribe, you'd be doing your part for a better world. Now, the first taste is the best. Yep. I may not have used enough vodka. I really need to stop eyeballing this. I need to start using shot glasses. I don't think I have mine. Oh. So I do. Should have used that. Anyway. Although this is all European measurements, I got the wrong one. Anyway. So, love. You know, there was even a song that I remember from high school. I never forgot it. It's like, you know, some say love is like a razor. It leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love is like a hunger. An endless aching need. And some say love is like a flower, and you its only seed. Or maybe like a bush or something, but I just think it was like a flower. I could probably look it up. I mean, it was funny. I've never looked that song up, and I only heard it once. 27 years ago? Maybe more? Anyway. So yeah, crazy, huh? Anyway. Which one is love like? Yes. Okay. Love is the glue that holds our society together. I've probably used that analogy for other things, but think about it this way. I came to a point in my life where I realized my father did not love me. Okay? I was 26 when it happened. We got into a big fight. I saw him give more and more to my sister and refuse to give anything to me, even when my life was in danger. You know, to him, my life wasn't worth $600. Her happiness was worth $60,000. Never spoke to the man again. Okay? But think about it this way. If we took love out of the equation, right? Who would have children? If they did have children, who would take care of them? I mean, it's like, yeah, okay, I just don't care. I have a child, well, let me give it up for adoption. But there's no one to love that child if they do get adopted, so we need love for our society to function. We need children, and we need to love those children. All right? Well, I mean, think about it this way. If we don't love our spouse, the marriage doesn't stay together and we don't take as good care of our children. I mean, you know, it's like, right now I can tell you, there is a man I know who is just heartbroken that he didn't get to spend this day with his son. Right? That being because I'm filming this on a holiday. And this is the first time since his son's birth that he doesn't get that. Him and his wife broke up, and she's too nasty to have him around on holidays. So, you know, it's like, she knew who he was when she married him, and he's not a bad guy. He doesn't make a lot of money, is her problem. He's not a bad guy. Maybe he drinks a bit. He gave up smoking for her, but that wasn't enough. Don't know if he still smokes weed, don't care. You know, but I've known this guy for more than 10 years now, and he is the most generous man you will ever meet. He will unclog your toilet for you, okay? He would stick his hand in there if he had to and handle your crap if you asked him to. I mean, like, seriously, he was that nice of a guy when I knew him. It's been a while, I haven't seen him in person, but I mean, since the divorce, he's just a different man. So I don't know now. Maybe he's a little disillusioned with that, but you know, he's the most wonderful one of the most wonderful people I've ever met in my life. You know, this just wonderful person. And you know, his wife was just too greedy. She said, you know, you don't make enough money for me. I don't like your smoking. I don't like other stuff. And now it's like they can't even spend holidays together, which is messed up. I mean, you know, you should be able to put up with that kind of stuff with your spouse. You know, there are plenty of people who get divorced and like they still come back for the sex. You know. And you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I don't know their business. I don't care about their business. It's not mine. But love is this glue. He loves his son, and it's that love that made him a good father. Well, you know, his wife, if she really loved the son, she probably would have looked past all that greed, you know? He even says it's the pandemic that did it. You know, she got really used to him being home all the time and helping taking care of the son. And it's like, you know, we live in this really ugly world with very selfish people. So love is very important. You know. But that's love. It is the glue that holds the family together, and the family is what holds together the world. Without it, you wind up with people like me. Okay? I'm alone. I'm alone because everyone who's ever supposed to have loved me has hurt me. It's not that I'm opposed to relationships. It's just that I'm not really the kind of person that just looks at a girl and says, yeah, I want some of that. I'm the kind of person that says, is she going to treat me right? And can I treat her right? And you know, it's like the last girl that really had a thing for me. We worked together. But in the end, I looked at her and I'm like, you're just too selfish. I don't think you want a relationship, and I'm happy with that, quite frankly. I mean, if the chick was just like, hey, you know what? I want to see how big it is. If it's the right size, we're going to do this thing a couple of times. Then I'm going to find me another man. I got no problem with that. I would get a problem if I got a disease. So obviously, let's do this safely. Let's keep each other clean and whatnot. Use proper protection. But something? I don't think I should put that in my work environment. So nah. Love is an auger. It's on these things we build. There was a man whose wife died, and he was so grief-stricken. There was a man whose wife died, and he was so grief-stricken. He cut a hole through a mountain so that the people of his village could get their loved ones to the hospital when they needed to. That's love. It is an auger, a fuel, a binding agent between us that keeps our world together. But that's just my opinion, and I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. I'm Richard. Who should be commenting, liking, and subscribing? You should be commenting, liking, and subscribing. Danger Ducky says, if not you, then who?